Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. It's currently 5:45 a.m. Pacific time. It's pitch dark outside. Yeah, my window's over there. And I see we have the regular on the chats. Well, I'm going to go greet them one by one. Honor to the sire himself, Mr. Betel. Good morning to you, sir. Glad that you are with us this morning. Hello, good afternoon, Miss Michelle. Hope everything is all right in Brussels. Hello, Miss Dora, Mr. B, Mr. Sats. Mr. Sats, good morning. How many link do we have today for YouTube, please? Mr. Sap, it's keeping account of mishap on YouTube links broadcast. Good morning, Mr. Ali. Ha. Let's see, it's just here. We have a lot on our plate today, so let's try as much as possible to start and just get going. Hopefully, everybody may had a great weekend. Mine didn't have that many one-on-one coaching, but a lot of lots of work actually. A lot of work actually. I'm preparing this thing. I don't know what you're doing next Monday, but I have this thing. They call it. Oh yeah, boot camp. That is. So I'm I'm struggling to piece it up. I don't know if any of you guys do know anything about it. Any of you know anything about it, and you think that is interesting? Maybe tell a friend or two to check it out. So that's how my weekend went. All right. Just a quick mic check. Well, I should have done that a minute ago. So, if you guys can hear me, just a quick yes. As I'm checking on here as usual. Let's see, there are messages inside of our Discord under general. Oh, okay. Because I haven't done something, I have not shared the link yet inside. You see, I knew that it was too good to be true because I was like, I know some of my. You have to know people that you work with, right? So there are just some. Though we have been having this show every single morning for how long now? A couple of months or at least. So there are always going to be one of those irreducible who's going to go, well, you didn't paste the link for the pre-market analysis. So let's go ahead and do that here live. Monday. August 31st. This is the end of the month. Have we had some funny trading on the last day of the month? So be aware, folks. I think in July it was a little bit of funny on the. See what I mean? Catch my drift. So pre-market analysis is live now on YouTube. So yeah, some folks is live now on YouTube. Some folks are just waiting. Oh, where's the show's gonna be today? Maybe they are not subscribers. Maybe that's what's going on. Yeah, maybe they are not subscribers. I'm talking about being YouTube subscribers because if you're a YouTube subscriber, do you get a notification? So I need to put at everyone because if I don't do that, that's mean that a great deal of this is how you tag somebody inside this. Trust me, I had to learn that the hard one. And then he asked me, "Do you want to send that to everybody?" Of course, I want to send that to everybody. I want everybody to enjoy the Monday, August the 31st pre-market analysis that you're watching live on Successful Trading's YouTube channel. All right, let me go inside of the control room and greet newcomers. Good morning, Mr. Mickey. Now that I'm saying it's a Mr. Mickey, and I know Mr. Mickey because we have met. Mr. Mickey has another name inside of the Discord. You guys, I cannot keep track, folks. Seriously. Mr. Mickey has another name inside of the Discord. So you have a name on Discord, you have a name on YouTube, and and then you have your real name. Yeah, between those three names, I have to keep up with all three. Good morning, Mr. Wayne. How are you? Mr. Wayne, at least he has the same his handle inside of Discord on YouTube and on Twitter because he has a Twitter account. So yes, please, folks. Oh, can we do that? Yes, we can do that. Let's quickly show our Twitter account. We change our handle on our Twitter account. Maybe you're gonna like it. Yeah. Who has seen our Twitter account? So who has seen the Twitter account? Let me show our Twitter account because we asked last week, please, if you happen to enjoy what we have here, you can tweet us, tweet and tag us based on your experience of successful trading. We are trying to somehow get going on social media. So let us reveal to you this morning, Tada, our new handle on Twitter. Do we know our new handle on Twitter? I don't even know what. It's not me who's doing it. I have somebody at Gangster Trade. Yes. Can we have a couple of likes if you like our Twitter new handle? Yeah, at Gangster Trade, please. uh, I'm pausing because the which that you guys are seeing is delay versus slightly delay versus which that I'm seeing. So meaning I saw my reaction when I shared with you guys. Um, let me go back in there. Why did I come back here and to show you the control room? I let me show the the Twitter the Twitter the Twitter account. So yeah, we have been posting stuff in here, and we're really trying to increase the awareness in social media about which that's taking place inside. So we ask if you would like, if you will be so kind, yeah, and if you have a Twitter account, so tweet something about successful tradings. Now you have I think it's a cool handle, isn't it? At Gangster Trade, yeah. Maybe about a Gangster trade that you took last week or one that you're gonna be taking today. So let's see how many Gangster trade today do we expect? Well, we have how do we call it? A sponsor of Gangster Trade because when the channel was first created, that trader said, "Hey, could you put about what did he say? 2 or 3 per day?" And then he said, and then we say, "LOL," we laugh at that, and then he said, "Okay, even 10 would be okay." Well, rest assured, folks, we gave you a preview. This is a preview, right? They're going to be, the Gunster trade are going to be a full service, just like the current trading alert. So more to come on that. This is the preview of that. So with that, let's return on here and let's see. I think we can get going. At this stage, I've pasted the link inside of Discord, and normally YouTube, there was no discrepancy this morning between the link to the to the broadcast. And Mr. Sat said that today I went directly to my subscription box. he's not messing around anymore. Mr. Sat is like, this guy this guy is crazy. He's using 2 or 3 links for his YouTube pre-market. He wants people to miss them. So hello, Mr. Addy. Hello, Miss Lorraine. Mr. Tom, you see here he used his real name instead of Discord. He used he uses Mr. Juice. So Mr. Thomas is Mr. Juice, aka Reigning Trader of the Month. Yeah, so that's what's going on. All right, folks, we almost have I think we more than have a quorum, right? Who else is having a message here? Oh, all right. So just a message on Discord. Sorry, sorry, folks. So yeah, you see, I don't have an assistant to take care of people on Discord who have a specific. Hello, okay, that's the person we're waiting for. So Miss Kaniza is here. We can get going. Okay, everybody. Well, we are Monday. This is August 31st. Could you believe it? The month has gone by just like that. I don't know about you. I cannot even have. I try to keep track of everything that's going on. At least we know how many 10 baggers that we are getting, because we have that weekly show, weekly YouTube video that we post on the channel, on this Ray channel. So check it out after this broadcast, or when you make it a point to say, hey, let me go actually check out a recap of the week, so everything that has been going on, and you will have 4 videos for the month of August, and they are all part of the playlist about the subscription trade alert here, successful tradings, and so we review what we have seen on there. So, well, folks, What could be the title of the show this morning? Life after splits. Yeah. That's the case for both Apple and Tesla. But before that, I want to start with to make a point about something that happened last Friday, and I felt not bad or anything, but I felt there's a missed opportunity. Let me go ahead and switch my screen. I want to return and share the Discord. We were inside of the Discord because what happened on Friday was that, remember, we were trying to get into gangster trade, and then there were suggestions that were made, right? There was suggestion about Ulta, there was suggestion about NTNX. Yeah. Well, guess what? The one that we left out, because I went back and watched the video after I saw this. Trust me, I saw this way after the session has finished. This is what went on with NTNX. I think it was Miss Laurie. Not I think. I know it was Miss Laurie for fact who brought this. This is on NTNX. So at the last minute, as we were going, I said, "Oh, based on my experience on NTNX, I've not had luck with this stock. But actually, every time that I've not had any luck with this stock. This stock has done something like this kind on a given Friday. So it did it again, folks. So after earnings, this stock went from, let's say, 26, it gapped from 24 to all the way to 28. So during the trading session, you could have had this call, the August 28, 26 and a half, for 5 cents, folks, 5 cents. Look how high they went. This is over a 30 bagger, folks. And this trader, she had that thing on there. So I don't know if anybody took the trade. I didn't take the trade because otherwise I would have posted that on there. As we were rushing, because I rewatched the video from Friday. Yeah. As we were going, I said that, hey, if you have anything, the gangster trade is something that is very cheap investment, right? So, I mean, yeah, you can tell me that after a while. That's why for us, we're going to be teaching you next Monday at this very time. God willing, at this very time. No, actually, start at 6:30 Pacific, so 9:30 Eastern on Monday, September 7th. We're going to be teaching you advanced technique on gangster trade, because then you will have all that arsenal within your tools, your trading tools, day trading tools, to be able to make decisions. So big miss opportunity on here. So I wanted to start the show with that. Nobody, including this guy, should be able to talk you out of a trade that you study. That's, for me, that's the lesson learned. Meaning that if you spend time analyzing a trade, I don't care who that is, especially not this guy. I guarantee you that you are to be able to follow through with a trade that you study. If you didn't study it, then maybe you will not have regret. But for me, when I saw this on Friday, I was like, yeah, because two of them were there. I took the trade on Ulta. Though I didn't, I was like, Ulta. Because Ulta, we shared, somebody shared was it on Thursday evening after hours that, and then I said, oh, Ulta, that one is really, really have nicely spread or anything. But NTNX, oh, jeez, oh, okay. So we need to make up for NTNX this week, starting today. So yeah, that's I had to live with that over the weekend, because I know will I tapped NTNX in lieu of Ulta or both, because we were rushing to close the show, then that would really be a game changer, because that's a 30 bagger, folks. 30 baggers. Can you believe that on a Friday? All right. So any reaction onto NTNX? Did anybody take the trade? Man, I have to pause because there's a delay on this thing, right? Is this delayed by this much? Okay, I'm not sure if how much delay. So nobody is responding. So how about this morning, folks? What's transpiring? What do you see in pre-markets? As you see, now I'm asking you guys, because you are to be doing something in preparation. Again, it's this school of thought, folks. If you're waking up, coming to pre-market to be fed something, yes, that's good. But I told you guys, what we are looking for here is that as a trader, right? you will be growing, meaning that the ability to see some of the things that you think I'm seeing, you should have by now start developing some of those skills. One of those we have talked to you about here is the ability to look at pre-market volume. So let's go ahead and show that. I failed to do a video because that video, I shouldn't be saying that that's a video easy to do or anything. So, oops, let's see here. Okay, so I want to go inside of Power E-Trade, if I may. Okay, it's going to take a minute or so for it to get there. Man, this thing is slow. Is it my connection? It's not, well, it's slow. There's just a delay between which that you guys are seeing and what I have on my screen. Now it switches to Power E-Trade. Yucks. Yucks. So what are the indexes doing? Last night, some of these were really up. The futures were up yesterday. You would have seen them. I think some people may have been dancing, but Lord behold, we are Monday here, and the SPY is relatively flat. All of these were up. I think UQQ was up almost in the futures yesterday, almost like 1%. Yeah. So August 31st, last day of the month, expect some funny trading, folks. Funny trading meaning that, I mean, we talked about QQQ going to 300, right? That's a matter of time. So when are they exactly going to do it? Are they going to take a day tour before they get there? But you see here, SPY at 350, it's almost flirting with red. And there is an index, there's an index, that usually tells us early sign, at least as some indication. So the VIX, let me see what the VIX is doing. I haven't looked at it in a while. Definitely not today. Okay, the VIX is slightly positive. Yeah, so that should be interesting. In Germany, it's that just floating with zero. And here we are, live, folks. We went from green to red on slightly red on SPY. No big deal. But for me, I want us to go to the watch list, and we want to look at volume. So if you have E-Trade and you don't know how to set up this, your view doesn't have to be this, but you can just go, so watch list. So you have a watch list, you call it whatever. You have stocks, yeah. And here is the place, not edit watch list. Select columns. This is where you come and then decide, and then you can rank them. You can move them. Can I move them here or no? So you can, the X will remove them, and over here I can change position. So if I want to put the low before the high, here it is. Or if I want, let's go for instance, say I want to remove the open. So select columns. I don't need the open there. 52-week high, 52-week low. Do we need that? Ex dividend dates? Maybe not. So yeah, that's how you go about doing that. And here I'm sorting by volume. So the stock with the highest volume, as I think if you watch the video this weekend, how many people on the show watched the video? Well, I'm talking about just the subscribers. I know some of you are not subscribers to Successful Trading yet. You are thinking about it, right? So I talked about Aapl. Aapl splits, folks. Life after split, 5 million shares. So will everybody and their sister be buying this stock this morning? That's going to be interesting. So if you were into thinking that, hey, Microsoft and Walmart, because both here they're showing great volume, or based on those rumors or whatever, that's not a trade. You should never be trading. I told you guys, those are low probability trade. I'm trading something because a news that everybody knows that. Even a kid, it doesn't take a genius, right, to say, oh, let me buy a Microsoft call because of a potential deal on TikTok. If you're relying on those type of things to trade, you are not going to go very far. I guarantee you that. In any case, hopefully, even if you took that trade, you were safe by hedging, right? Because Microsoft is starting a little bit on the right side this morning. There's a stock here of interest that we talked about on Friday, though the market is really, really reversing because the speed at which, if you have been watching the pre-market, like this one used to be close to almost 1% and has been drifting lower and lower. Same thing with this one. I see a lot of them like that. If anything actually has recovered, it's Microsoft because they were deeply almost down 2% earlier in pre-market. But let's start with the first gangster trade post post splits. Yeah, the first gangster trade post splits, and we are going to go to our. I'm not sharing it yet. I know Mr. B. Even on the last day, I'm gonna get myself into trouble. So I'm just writing the date. So August 31st, 2020, gangster trade. I'm gonna call it with spelling it with a dollar sign. And so we're gonna put that in there. Yeah, all right. So then we need to go. I need to return here in Power A Trade. Oh my goodness, the market, something is definitely happening, folks. Because look at this. Uh, You're watching the screen live, right? This is what I've invited you to be watching. Some of you who are with the time delay who have access to it. This movement in the pre-market, they are precursor of what actually will happen in the market. This right now is just the market is not feeling whatever bullish vibe that we're having. I kid you not. And this is when you see this type of movement, we are literally 25 minutes before the open, right? That should tell you pretty much the true intentions of what will transpire, what can transpire during the market. Stocks are retreating, folks, for the most part. Here, Walmart, IQ, Microsoft, Workday, Halliburton, those are just some of the ones. And we only have one stock really, really, well, go figure, B1. It's at it again. Yeah. Spice, SPSC. So this is a stock that we start taking interest recently. It's showing some bullish sign on here. This morning. And with that, we want to go and look at some inside the stock with the highest volume, life after split. I want to take a look at AAPL first. Yep. I want to see. I don't think maybe if you have a different broker, I want to see that's what does that option chain look like, because for me this morning I didn't have any pricing. This is what I see. A bunch of zeros. Yes, folks. So what to do in here? What's to do in here? I don't know what to do, but I guarantee you that I'm gonna take a Ganser trade onto here. So let's do this. So they're currently giving it a 125 pricing, right? Okay, fine. So 125. So for me, I'm gonna go 10% in either direction. I want super cheap stuff. I impose the price. Yeah, I impose the price. So 10% up. That's 12.5. Let's run it up to $15. Yeah, $15. That put 140 calls for Aapl. And we are seeing 110 puts. Yeah. Don't ask me how do I know. There's nothing here to tell me, folks, what this thing are costing. If you have an estimate on yours, I don't have. So for me, I'm going to say my bid is 10 cents on those two. Yeah. So I'm going to be here and say number one, AAPL. I'm going to show this to you later. So September 4th, 140 calls plus 110 puts on AAPL at 10 cents. Let's see how life after split goes for Aapl in its first week. Okay. And I need to say that at subscription trader alerts. Yep. All right, so let me go inside of the control. You guys are still seeing the inside of Power E-Trade to see people reaction. Okay, congratulations. Mr. Wayne said that he bought Walmart puts on Friday. So, okay. We have 25 viewers. Thank you, folks, those who made it. So, yes, just to summarize, life after split, we want to take a stab at Aapl. So, we went 10%, more than 10%. We just want a round number. Yeah, because some of those, look at some of the strike now on Aapl. They're like 123.75. 126.25. Those are nonsense type of strikes. So we go straight for a round number. 140 call for 10 cents or less, and 110 put for 10 cents or less. We are Monday. Yeah, it's the last day of the August. So let's see what transpires out of that. Yeah, excellent. Next, a stock that we talked about on Friday, and there was, well, maybe there was a confusion. I don't like confusing you guys. Trust me. I know, Peter, that to confuse you guys. I talked about on Friday, there was a stock that was trading. Intel was trading, right? And then I posted a chart inside of the Telex update. The Telex update that I'm spending so much time. I kid you guys not. I'm going to stop them at some point, right? Because which that I'm doing, every trader have access to that. It's not information, new information. So the charts, looking at the 5 and 10 minute interval, I saw a lot of discussion over the weekend inside of the Discord. Great conversation, folks. People trying to figure out best entries of the like. Good stuff. At the end of the day, whatever works for you, right? But for me, when I'm posting, like I posted 4 charts of Netflix on Wednesday, the 26th. Was it the 26th or the 27th? I think, yeah, it was the 26th, where the 5:30 call, the first string capture that I have on the option watch list, it was up 400 and something, 440%. And I know, because trust me, not only you tell me that, you traders, you tell me that. When you see that, your reaction is, oh, the stock has gone up too much already. I missed the trade. Yeah. And then over the span of 2.5 hours, go back to the Telex update, right? So Netflix shows again, I show another screen where it's up to 1,000 something percent, then 2,000%, and then another one 5,200%. So if you don't trade a trade like that during the week, guess what, folks? Some of the other stuff, they may just do whatever, or you got yourself maybe 100% on something on a small account. That's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it. Yeah, we've given you the model here to say, hey, you could take 5 trades, 3 of them are loser, or let's say you control your loss, and then one of them is flat, and then you have one big winner. Yeah, we had how many 10 baggers we had this week? 4. IQ was another one that we could have done. I felt that our lotto didn't help us on Friday. I missed out. I need just to stick to the plan and do that all the time, because statistically over time, I know things that the runner that work on Friday. Snap and Twitter are 2 of them, but I can't tell you the one that I left out. FCX, yeah, FCX. And again, we're gonna be teaching you about the Friday runners on there, because it's a strategy by itself. And you just apply it week in and week out. Don't second guesses or anything. So for me, I didn't want to give that many trade on Friday. So I went with Twitter and Snap. And Snap, I wish I didn't. Okay, so the stock that you are seeing right now, we traded it on Friday. It was very bullish on Friday. It has prints in flow algo, and has been a lot of accumulation, and finally start moving on Friday. So we have seen this pattern here of stock moving on Friday and then confirming for 1, 2, second and third day momentum. So in pre-market this morning, the volume is there. The volume is definitely there. 580,000 share traded on this stock that you're looking right now on the screen. That's good. I think for us, we are trading that our strike is just $1 up from where we are now. It went as high. It was once really, really close to that strike. As of now, as the market's retreating, I don't know what it is going to do, but I can tell you that my eye is going to be on this stock today, like a hook. Not only today, this week, next week, because there's a huge gap on its daily chart, right? Let me go and show that, and then we will just, because we are literally 17 minutes before the opening of the market. So I'm just gonna switch screen on here, Mr. V, and share the chart for INTC. So you guys are seeing you guys are still seeing power A trade. For me, I've already switched to, nope, I'm showing power A trade as well. Why should it? Oops, let's see. I want, yeah, okay, I want to show the chart on here. And what are you guys seeing? You guys are seeing the same thing? Nope. I see in your screen, you guys are showing still the inside of power A trade. Where's my control screen? Is showing me something else. So let's see. Oh, here it is. All right. So 42 cents on Robin Hood, Aapl. For which strike, Miss Dora? For all right. So let's take a look at the chart for. I don't need the side by side view. Oh, this year. Remember, some people have still I don't know, confused, or we said that, hey, 5 minutes or 15 minutes. I still get the question, Telex, why do you use the 15-minute chart? To avoid answer, to avoid false positive. But obviously, I can put the 5-minute chart on the left-hand side. I can put the 15 minutes on the right-hand side, or vice versa, and make my decision accordingly. I do not want to get into a fake, a head fake. Hence, I am very, very reluctant sometimes to rely strictly on the 5-minute charts. The more information I have as time passes by, the better decision I can make. So in this case here, I'm just going to return to a single view and show the daily charts for Intel. Right now, it closed outside of the upper Bollinger Band was at $50.06. We closed above that. It closed on Friday at 50.4 or something. So now this morning has been flirting with 51.5 and then retreating, is dancing. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but hear me tell you what's the expectation today. So it will be a big disappointment today if, let's say, this stock doesn't go at least to touch 52.18, which is the huge gap to be filled. Are they going to fill the gap today? I do not know, folks. Yeah, so that's something that we will have to see. So if you have the 52 or call, well, let's see. At this, they're gonna force us to make a decision, and I will not be surprised that they hold it here, and then tomorrow most likely they gap up big because and then they start doing their thing. They love doing that. So that's what I will be watching on here. But definitely for the week, I think realistically, if we go to the weekly charts, the resistance for me on the weekly chart is that exponential moving average 20, 54, 67. Once we get past, obviously, today a bullish sign will be getting past the exponential moving average 8, which is 51.60. Yeah. So that's really the stock of the week on here to look at what these guys, because they took their time accumulating this on the daily chart. It was horrible if you trade it. Look at this. This since the earnings. Typically, I actually have a strategy here post earning. Believe me, folks, when something like this happens, will I teach that at bootcamp? Maybe you will have to be there to find out. So this is our second. You can do anything that you want on here. Gangster trade, whatever, on this one on here, or just trade it regularly. We gave that on Friday. So that's what we have for you this morning. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Miss Dora is giving level that Robinhood is showing that Aapl 110 puts there for 19 cents. For me, I'm putting a bid of 10 cents. And then 42 cents for the 140 call. I'm putting a bid of 10 cents as well. Let's see if I'm lucky enough to get that. Oh my goodness, miracle. As I was distracted talking about, we hit a whooping number of 28 viewers. Did we hit 30? So I'm respecting my quota, folks. The higher the number of viewers we have, the higher the number of of how should we put it, of gangster trade. Yeah. So I've spoken too much. Thank you everybody for your time. Hopefully, you have had a good month of August. Um, let's finish it in style and set up ourselves for tomorrow, Tuesday, and the rest of the week going into September. All right. I appreciate your time. If you are not a subscriber to the YouTube channel, please subscribe. If you haven't registered for the bootcamp, it's 1 week away, folks. 1 week away. So find your way to the website successfultrading.com. And if you are hesitant on why, if you need 400% reason, 1000% reason why you should attend, you should not miss the bootcamp. That's a bit of a phrasing of that, right? Why you should not miss the bootcamp. Go watch our playlist on the what's, for instance, the Ganser trade recent videos that we have made on there. If that doesn't convince you, I don't know what's will. Have a great evening, have a great morning, have a great afternoon. We will catch you on our next episode of our daily pre-market analysis on Successful Trading YouTube channel. Bye-bye, everybody.